All right, it's the unicorn. I want to ask: is that the official nickname now? I mean, are we gonna have that announced in the cage? I
No.
love that you're leaning into it.
No. Nah, I mean, I'm the last unicorn. I don't know. It is what it is, but it's not my fight nickname or anything. I don't
Well,
need one.
I think it should. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You don't even need one, but I think it should be. I like it. You are the
Yeah,
unicorn.
the unicorn. It's so funny you bring it up because one of my old judo teammates, like one of my very good friends, like messaged me yesterday, and she's like, Harry, because she calls me Harry for Harrison. I don't know. We all had guy nicknames. She's like, Harry, is this your actual fucking nickname? And I was like, no, it's not like my name. It's just like what they call me at the gym, either unicorn or captain. And she was like, oh, okay. Because I was about to go off on you. And I was like, all right, relax. Like, what's wrong with unicorns, you know? And she was like, all right, Kayla. Like, that's how I know she was mad at me because she called me Kayla instead of Harry.
Oh,
I was like, all right, okay.
it's like when your parent uses your full
Yeah,
name. You know,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. You know you're in trouble. All right, well, let's get it. The contract talk is over, right? I mean, that's all. That was life for the last year, or whatever. Now we're talking about fight talk. I guess just how relieving is it to not have to be talking about that and to actually talk about the stuff that you get to do in the cage?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I have free agency is fun, but I realize I prefer to just be a fighter. I'm grateful and excited about the season. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting back in the cage and doing what I love. I'm excited about a new season, new challenges, new opportunities. It's going to be tough. 4 fights in 5 months is no walk in the park, and I'm mentally preparing my mind and body for a hard year and an exciting year. So I'm jacked up. I'm ready to go.
There's been a great promo. I'm hoping you've seen it. The PFL's been running this promo about you over the last 2 episodes. You know, the last 2
Mhm.
weeks.
Mhm.
I really liked it, and I wonder if you liked it because it seemed like it outlined your frustration. As you said, it's kind of cool, right? Like on the one hand, this is awesome. I get to talk to
Right,
everybody and I get to
right,
see
right,
what's up. But on the
right.
other hand, my life is chaos, right? So I
Yeah.
mean, I guess how accurate was that promo, and did you like it?
No, it's very accurate. I thought they did a really good job. When they told me the concept, I was very excited for it. I was like, "Oh, this is different. This is and it's real, you know. This is kind of what my life has been like for the last 8 months or whatever." And um like it was to the point where like I was getting like nightly text messages from MMA journalists, you know, like, "Hey, how are ya?" And I'm like, "Here, like, leave me alone." Okay? Like, "What's going on? How you been? How's the kids?" And I'm like, "You better knock that shit off. Like, get out of here." You know? So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to just fighting. There is no more noise. The contract is signed, everything is done. The past is behind me. I have nothing but good things to look forward to, and let's go.
I like it. I like it. I guess if anybody's looking for, a potential, crack in the legacy or a potential for you to lose or a potential for whatever, it would be how much of a distraction was it, right? Like, were you not able to train? Were you not able to focus properly? Were you not able, if anybody's looking for that little possibility, did any of that pull away from you being the dominant force, Kayla Harrison?
I what do you mean? Like, oh man, no, no. Okay, I'm a professional. Um, I took time off after the finals because I have been doing this. I've been doing 2-a-days since for 20 years now, you know, since I was 12 years old or 10 years old or something. So I took some time off after the finals and I spent some time with my kids, went to Ohio, spent time with my family, but November or whatever, I was back to doing training. And then January, I was back to 2-a-days. Like, it's not, nobody's derailing this train. I'm sorry. That's never going to happen.
I love it. For the record, I was not one of those people who was looking for that. I'm just, you got
Yeah, yeah,
naysayers out
yeah.
there. You
Yeah,
got
yeah, go ahead.
naysayers.
Yeah, go ahead, put it out there. Piss me off. How dare you question my dedication?
I love it. All right. Well, it's time to get back to work. The talk is over. Friday, May the 6th, ESPN2 PFL Week 3.
Yeah.
Marina Matakina is the first opponent. Sambo world champion. Tell me what you see. I mean, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm actually
Basically, you just see a person.
I'm actually annoyed that I even have to do these interviews because I told Ali, like, no more noise. Like, let these mofos miss me for a little bit. Like, I don't even want to talk. No offense. I think you're great, but
Oh no, not offended at all. That you just said you're annoyed. You have to talk to me, but no. No. I totally understand what you mean. Like, Kayla, I'm annoyed I have to talk to you. Should we pull the curtain back and say that it's 7 a.m. here in Las Vegas and I had to wake my ass up to talk to you? No.
yeah, pull
But
the
you're
curtain
annoyed
back. Let's
to find
be
it.
real.
To
Let's
find that you're annoyed to talk to me, Kayla Harrison. I woke my ass up at 6 a.m. to find out that you're annoyed to talk to me. How about that? I'll be a unicorn. How about that?
Your feelings are valid. I'm going to honor those. I respect it. You're in a safe space. You're allowed to be free here.
Okay. You know what?
Let's just end the fucking interview then.
I'm having some coffee. I'm having some coffee. It's 6:30 a.m. in the morning here. I don't know what you're doing. Oh,
cheers.
All right.
Here's my coffee mug.
All right.
Get ready to rumble.
Get ready to rumble.
It's a chicken because I have chickens.
Mine is, my wife bought this for me. This is let you know when I'm ready to go, and I'm not even
almost.
And I'm not even.
That's really cute.
And by the way, I'm up here right now. I'm not even close, but I'm dealing with you, telling you that you're annoyed to talk to me.
I'm not annoyed with you. I'm not annoyed with you. I'm not annoyed with you. You're doing your job. I'm annoyed with Ali. Okay?
No, I get it.
Ali?
Hey, just don't give him your passwords, okay?
Right. I run
but no.
I'm just kidding.
All right, but let's talk about but no, just joking. It's fun. But so you're annoyed that you just don't want to talk about the fights, or
no. I mean, I just like I think one of the biggest realizations I had during free agency is that I don't want to be famous. I just want to be the best.
That's amazing.
You know, I think that was something maybe I always questioned about myself. Like, do you just want everyone to love you? Do you just want to be pop? Like, is this like a popularity contest for you? Do you just want to be a star? But I don't. I don't. I would just want to be the best. And if I never get the, all the other stuff, I'm okay with it.
That's amazing. But I mean, it's weird, right? Because in MMA, especially, like, popularity does have something to do with the amount of income that you make. And I know you're not doing this for the income, but you also are trying to take care of your family. So that's kind of the difficult balance to strike, right?
No, it's a slippery slope. It's a fine line that I have to walk. But I've done a lot of growing as a person, I think, over this period off. And I can firmly say that I'm going to do my absolute best to make my dreams a reality and to become the greatest of all time. And if I believe that I reach that, but nobody else agrees with it, that's okay with me.
That's a great realization. So, okay. So I was definitely going to ask you about the Cyborg fight, right? It happened recently. It was a fight that, you were linked to for a little bit. I'm curious. I have to assume you watched it, right? I mean, you could tell me you didn't, but you had to watch it, right?
I didn't.
You didn't watch the fight,
dude. I didn't watch it. I didn't. I know. I'm gonna though. I'm gonna watch it. But I mean,
by conscious choice because you were frustrated, or just
because
I know you're busy.
I mean, I'm in camp. I'm tired that my kids wake up at 6 a.m. It's really late, and probably also a little bit subconsciously, like I was like, "Fuck that fight." Like,
it's fair.
If I'm being honest, that was, there was a point during free agency where I thought I was going to be fighting Chris Cyborg on April 22nd in Hawaii. So,
right.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Have you heard about it? Have you heard about?
Yeah, I heard it was pretty one-sided. I heard she dominated. I'm not surprised.
Well, she did, but at the same time, she wasn't able to finish the fight. I mean, she did get pushed to the limit. I mean, it was somebody who showed her durability, I think a lot of people walked away from it saying, yes, dominant, but showed the fact that she was human. I mean, of course she is. We all know she's human.
Everyone's human, but I mean, I went the distance with Pacheco twice. She's just a good fighter, she's good at surviving. People get good at surviving in there. It doesn't show me, like, I already know who Cyborg is and what she is. She's a fucking human being just like me. And when we fight, we're going to step in the cage and we're going to find out who's better at MMA. Like, that's it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to find out who's a better fighter. Like, I already know she's a human. She's not Godzilla. She's not King Kong. She's just another fighter.
Well, I love the fact that you just said when we fight, because I know that everybody's trying to make that happen. To me, it is 100% the fight.
I am just going to will it into existence.
As you should. It's the fight to make. To me, it's the fight to make. But I guess that's what I wonder, because so I started thinking about it, right? Like, Amanda loses. Cyborg gets pushed to the limit. She doesn't knock somebody out in the first round. And then I started thinking about you, and I started thinking about your goal to be the greatest of all time. And I started thinking, do you actually need to have those? Because those are the fights that we want to see, but do you actually need those fights to get to that status? Or can you get to that status as the greatest of all time without ever having those fights?
I mean, I think that there are multiple roads that lead to what I want. I don't think there's just one path. I would like to fight them personally, because I think that they're both considered better than me right now, and I want to test myself. Like, I'm not looking for like a flawless record of 50-0, but all against people who are 0-0 or something. Like, I want to test myself. I want to fight the best girls. I want to fight the best competition. I don't want to, the whole point of fighting was to test myself, like, the whole point of me starting MMA was for me to say, okay, you did it in judo, can you do it in this? And it was to see, like, all right, how far can you go? How high can you climb? How much can you push yourself? What can you evolve into from this? Not just as like as an athlete, but as a human being. Like, I just want to push myself. And you don't get, great things never come from comfort zones. Like, you don't get great by, like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, greatness, you need greatness to bring greatness out of you. That's why I moved to Florida to train with Amanda. Like, you need greatness, bring greatness out of you. Like, you have to have something to go up against, or what are you? You're just like great in a little bubble. Okay. Nobody cares. Like, not that I care if anyone cares, but I want to push myself. Like, I want to push myself.
I can respect that. That is awesome. All right. Well, we said Marina Matakina, the first opponent. What do you think about? I mean, any thoughts? I mean, do you bother to break down people to watch?
Yeah. Yeah, no, of course. I'm a professional, every fight matters. Every opponent is tough until you beat them. All of my coaches watch the videos. I watch the videos. They have a game plan. I have a game plan. It's funny. Like, I joke with my coaches about the game plan because it pretty much stays the same.
I'm going to go grab her. I'm going to throw her on the floor and I'm going to punch her until they make it stop. Is that the game plan? Like,
I mean, it's like, it's just funny because my coach will watch one coach in particular, Anderson, my striking coach, and he's the one, I think everyone will agree, striking is the one thing I need to work on, and I need to get better at and develop. And, every single fight, he has like pages of notes, and I'm like, he walks in, excited to tell me, and I'm like, let me guess. Okay, striking here. Kayla's striking here, but Kayla's grappling here. Other girls grappling here. I think take down. And I'm like, okay, take down.
I was thinking, how about we work to the clinch? I judo throw her ass to the ground, and then I just start beating her up until they make it stop. I mean, like, how about?
That's it. That's me in a nutshell. Everyone knows that's it, but like, I don't know. No, I mean, I think she's good. She's got some funky knee bars, and she does a spinning back fist. She's a little unorthodox. She's a little wild. So, got to be smart. Got to take my time, pick my shots, be patient. Been very aware of the leg locks and all that stuff this camp. Been working with some leg lock maestros. So,
well, that's what I was going to ask. I mean, obviously, you know, Kayla Harrison, dominant, you know, potential
I
greatest
like
of
how
all
you say
time.
my
But
name, Kayla Harrison.
you know, I'm sorry, Harry.
That's Captain Harry to you, son.
Captain Harry. No, but I guess I say, you know, when you look at it as the person versus the person, but when I think judo versus sambo, I do think, oh, that could get a little tricky on the ground, right? Like, okay, the judo stylist is clearly going to be able to get it to the ground, but once there, do you have to worry, as you said, about the leg locks, about anything tricky like that? So, I mean, does that present a little more concern than maybe other people have, or not really?
My judo coach, Big Jim, said that when I told him who I was fighting, he was like, "Oh, she's a sambo girl. Sambo. Sambo's for people who couldn't make it in judo." Woo, Big Jim. No, but I think it's great that I fight people like this. I think it's great that a different opponent, you know, now it's a different look. So now I'm working on this different area in MMA that I maybe wasn't focusing on a lot before, and tightening up any holes I had there. I think it's good for me. This is what I like, you know. I had never really dealt with leg locks. I mean, in practice, yeah, sure, some of the time, and Mike and I had drilled them a couple, like, you know, on and off a little bit, but I wasn't comfortable there. Now I'm comfortable. You know, we've spent a solid amount of time on it, and I've been going with friggin', you know, Gamrot. So,
Oh,
like,
wow.
is this girl gonna be like Gamrot? Like,
I'm guessing not. That guy's a stud. Awesome.
I know.
Well, listen, I got to get to. I'd like to say I'm going back to bed. I got to get to UFC weigh-ins. You
Get
got
out
your
of here.
kids. You're busy. It's 7 a.m. interviews. It's kind of fun, actually. I feel like I'm way less formal at a 7 a.m. interview.
No,
so.
this is the best one we've done in a while. Like, this is
I agree.
relaxed. Like, we're just letting it flow. Let's
go.
7 a.m. from now on, my friend.
Oh, don't say that. 7 a.m. All right, listen. I'll close it like this. Seeking your third title. A lot of people, you know, hey, look, she's a huge favorite. I know what's going to happen. Blah, 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 blah. Why should they watch? Why should they tune in? Everybody's, I know Kayla Harrison's going to win. She kills everybody. Why would you tell people to tune in?
Because this is history in the making. Because I'm going to be so good that you can't ignore me. And because one day you're all going to look at me and say, holy shit, she did everything she said she was going to do. And I missed it because I was talking shit and trolling her and doubting her. Don't miss. Love me or hate me, but watch me right now. And a couple years from now, you can all say, thank you, Kayla. Thank you for that amazing legacy, that amazing career, pure domination, and just total badassery. We salute you.
I love it. I love it. Well done, Kayla Harrison. Get back. Captain Harry, I salute you. Take it easy.